The world holds its breath. An undercurrent of tension runs beneath the surface of global affairs. The spectre of a third world war, once a distant nightmare, now looms closer, its shadows stretching across the international landscape. While peace remains, the possibility of a global conflict ignited by simmering tensions and unforeseen events is an undeniable reality of our time. The world has seen two devastating world wars, each leaving scars that continue to shape our present. The devastation of these conflicts serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of global conflict. Yet, the factors that led to those wars, nationalism, imperialism, economic competition, still resonate today, albeit in new and complex forms. History may not repeat itself, but it often rhymes. Understanding the patterns of the past, the rise and fall of empires, the ebb and flow of power, is essential to navigating the uncertain terrain of the 21st century. The world is a complex web of alliances, rivalries and competing interests, each pulling at the delicate fabric of peace. The question is not if, but when and how the next great conflict will erupt. Will it be a sudden, explosive confrontation sparked by a miscalculation or unforeseen event? Or will it be a slow burn, a gradual escalation of tensions culminating in a conflagration that engulfs the globe? The answers remain shrouded in uncertainty. But by examining the potential flashpoints, the key players, and the technological advancements shaping the future of warfare, we can begin to discern the contours of this looming threat. The world is a tapestry of interconnected nations, each with its own history, ambitions and anxieties. Certain regions stand out as potential flashpoints, where long-standing grievances and territorial disputes create a volatile mix. In Eastern Europe, the Russia-Ukraine war casts a long shadow. Russia's actions in Ukraine have heightened tensions with the West, raising fears of a wider conflict. The Asia-Pacific region is another area of concern. China's rise has led to increased military activity and territorial disputes in the South China Sea. The US has responded with its own military buildup, raising the stakes. The Middle East remains a cauldron of instability. The Syrian civil war and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict are just a few challenges. External powers complicate the situation, creating a tinderbox. These are just a few of the many potential flashpoints that dot the globe. Miscalculation or provocation could set off catastrophic events. At the heart of any potential global conflict lie the actions and ambitions of individual nations. Certain countries stand out as key players, their decisions likely to shape any future conflict. The United States remains the world's sole superpower, with unparalleled military and economic might. However, its global influence is waning, challenged by rising powers. China, with its growing economy and assertive foreign policy, is the most significant challenger. Beijing's ambitions in the Asia-Pacific, especially in the South China Sea, have brought it into conflict with the US. Russia, under Vladimir Putin, seeks to reclaim its status as a great power. Its actions in Ukraine, Georgia and Syria show its willingness to use military force. These major powers will shape the future of international security. The nature of warfare is constantly evolving, driven by technological innovation and the relentless pursuit of military advantage. The 21st century has witnessed the emergence of new technologies with the potential to revolutionize warfare, blurring the lines between conventional and unconventional conflict and raising the stakes of any future confrontation. Hypersonic missiles, capable of traveling at speeds exceeding Mach 5, represent a significant leap in offensive military capability. These weapons, difficult to detect and intercept, have the potential to overwhelm even the most sophisticated missile defense systems, giving their possessors a decisive advantage in any conflict. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is rapidly transforming the battlefield, enabling the development of autonomous weapons systems capable of making decisions and taking actions without human intervention. While proponents argue that AI can enhance military effectiveness and reduce civilian casualties, critics warn of the dangers of delegating life and death decisions to machines, raising profound ethical and strategic concerns. Cyber warfare conducted in the digital realm, has emerged as a new domain of conflict. Nation-states and non-state actors alike can exploit vulnerabilities in computer systems to disrupt critical infrastructure, steal sensitive information, and sow discord among populations. The interconnected nature of the modern world makes cyber attacks a potent weapon, capable of inflicting significant damage without firing a single shot. In the 21st century, the battleground has expanded beyond physical borders and into the digital realm. Cyber warfare, the use of digital attacks to disrupt, disable, or destroy an adversary's infrastructure and information systems, has become a pervasive and insidious threat. Unlike traditional warfare, cyber warfare is characterized by its stealth, its ability to inflict damage without physical force, and the difficulty in attributing attacks to specific actors. Nation-states have invested heavily in developing sophisticated cyber capabilities, recognizing their potential to cripple critical infrastructure, steal sensitive information, and sow chaos and discord within enemy populations. A well-executed cyber attack could paralyze a nation's power grid, disrupt financial markets, or even compromise military command and control systems. The interconnected nature of the modern world makes us particularly vulnerable to cyber attacks. Our reliance on computer networks for communication, transportation, finance, and countless other essential services creates multiple points of vulnerability that can be exploited by malicious actors. The potential consequences of a large-scale cyber attack on a major power are staggering, potentially triggering cascading failures that could cripple entire economies and lead to widespread social unrest. Moreover, the attribution problem poses a significant challenge in the realm of cyber warfare. Determining the source of a cyber attack can be extremely difficult, as attackers often operate through layers of proxies and use sophisticated techniques to mask their tracks. This lack of accountability raises the risk of escalation, as nations may be tempted to retaliate against suspected attackers without conclusive evidence, potentially sparking a wider conflict.